It's time for another episode of OPP. It's March 17th, 2019, St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! So I have a bunch of projects from people, but nothing is St. Patrick's Day themed. So, oh well, let's take a look at what we have. This first project is by Lydia Chooser, and she had this design for this bed when her son was young, and now she has a grandson, and she's made it for him. And she said that he loves it. So that is pretty cool, Lydia, and man, I think any kid would love that bed. So thanks for sharing it with us. This next project is from Terry Crowder. It is a shut the box game. He said he got the plans from Steve Ramsey, and he also said that he used a CNC machine to pocket the top. He also made Matthias Wandel's router pentagraph so that he could make the numbers consistent. Pretty cool, Terry. Thanks for sharing it. This next project is by Phil Gavin. It is an Intarsia pattern by Kathy Wise. He said that he made this cross with red oak, and he used ash to dye the middle pieces, the green and the white. And then he used natural ash on the inside of the flower along with some walnut. He used beech as the backboard, and he put a beeswax finish over all of it. He plans to sell that on his Etsy store. So way to go, Phil. Thanks. This next project is by Kurt Tuttle. Some more of Tut's stuff. This is a sign that he made for his church. His church had taken another church and remodeled it and got it all set up, and this is the sign for that church. He said it is 48 by 34.5 inches, and he said the letters are cut out with cedar fencing, and he put 4 coats of spar urethane over the whole thing, front and back. He also put Psalm 122:1 on the back of the sign. And in the New International Version, it says, "I rejoiced with those who said to me, let us go to the house of the Lord." So very cool, Kurt. And here's a picture of Kurt also with the sign. So thanks for sharing those. This next project is by Tim Bernico. He said this Rottweiler is the first project he's done in 8 years. So he used to do woodworking a while back, and he got back into it, and he loves it. So thanks for sharing it with us, Tim. This next project is by Claudio Nestor Rodriguez, and he made this for his 2-year-old granddaughter named Sophia. It is a mobile, and he's got an octopus in there. He's got her name on that. He also has a couple of fish and a whale and a starfish. And I thought that was a really cool idea, Claudio, so thanks for sharing that. The next couple of projects are by Max Reid. So he made an Intarsia Indian, and then he sent me a picture of his very first Intarsia he ever did. And it's a clock, and I think it looks pretty cool. But he said that he's been doing Intarsia for over 10 years, but it was 10 years between his first and second project. And so that's pretty cool that you got back into it, Max. And thanks for sharing your projects. These last few projects are from Farhad Romani. And he made this stagecoach, which is pretty cool. And then he made some scroll saw art. One is of this elk, and this other is of this eagle. So thanks for sharing those, Farhad. So that concludes another episode of OPP. Really cool projects and really cool ideas. So thanks for sending those, everybody. And thanks for watching, you who watched, and I hope you got some ideas to get out there and do something in the shop. And also, I hope everybody has green on today because it is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day! If you have a project you'd like me to share on OPP, just send me an email or a Facebook message and just say that you don't mind if I share it on OPP. Yeah, send me your projects. I love seeing what you guys are doing. So we'll see you next time. Bye!